Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. All right, that sounds good. Where's the chat? There we go. All right, let's wait a few minutes before I start this off. Let's wait a few minutes. Guess I'll go ahead and open the program that I use for editing. All right. Maybe I should change this to make it make a little bit more sense. There we go. Alright, I think that's as long as I can do that. So let me open this up, put this up, and there we go. And let me take this off since I need to hear myself. Alright, if you're just tuning in, hello, my name is Xean RPG, and welcome to this small little extras live stream that I'm going to do today. Yeah, it's just a small live stream just to show you how I edit videos these days. So yeah, get a little bit of behind the scenes look. So let's go ahead and switch perspectives, and I might as well get I wonder if I can, let me see, I might as well open up my project. So let's see, do that. Let's see, that's as small as I can get it, huh? Interesting. It'd be funny if I could, no, that's as small as I can get it. That's the wrong button. There we go. Yeah, I kind of want this in full, so looks like I'm going to have to forego showing chat on my computer's end, so looks like I'll have to use my phone. Let's see. Go here. Cancel. Close this, please. YouTube. Done. I have no idea why the enter button won't work. So, like, what's this do? No. There, much better. Okay, and let me go ahead and click on this.
There, much better.
I have no idea how to mute this.
Go ahead and click on this. There,
Mute. I want to mute. I want to mute my video, if it's even possible.
There, mute.
Or do I have to... Fine, I'll turn down the volume. I just want to find the chat, if I can. Okay. Yes, Xean, I am that one viewer. Yeah, it's not giving me options here, so... Oh well. Okay, forego using my phone, so... Looks like I'll have to check the chat occasionally, so... Anyways, let's go ahead and switch this up a notch and make sure... some of these are open, like this. And that, but I'll open that later. Alright, so let's go ahead and switch perspectives to my desktop. Now, yeah, what you see here is what I recorded this morning. Yeah, I did 2 full sessions this morning of Xenosaga Episode 2. So, yeah, we got the gameplay capture as well as my audio capture. So, I'm going to show you what I do. So, I use DaVinci Resolve as my editing software these days. I mean, I've recently used this because the old editing software that I used a long time ago, which was Adobe Premiere Elements 12, it stopped working after an update within Windows 10, and I deleted my Adobe account, and the serial code that I used to activate the device was linked to my account, and now that's lost forever, which makes my copy of Adobe Premiere Elements 12 useless. So, yeah, DaVinci Resolve is what I use. It is free, and there is a better version that you can use where you have to pay a monthly subscription, which is the one I don't use because 720p, 1080p content is good enough for me, especially for the games that I play. So, yeah. So what you're seeing is the free version of DaVinci Resolve. So let's go ahead and get this started then. Let's open up this, take out sessions 12 and put it right here. And there we go. Close this. Now the first thing I do whenever I have a full screen video game in here, I go to the clip's attributes and switch the pixel aspect ratio from square to NTSC. Actually, let's leave it as square. Let's leave it as square just to give you an idea as to what I'm talking about here. So, all right, let's drag this into the timeline, and the timeline's weird. Very, very weird. So if you have the main gameplay footage, I would suggest keeping it at video 1. So let's go ahead and delete this ripple. There we go. Now, as you can see, that probably might be correct, but I never liked the look of that. So, like I just showed you, go to clip attributes and switch this from square to NTSC, press OK, and there we go, fixed. All right, just in case. And let me check the stream's quality, which is okay. Those 3 views came from me, so yeah. All right, so I'm not sure if I've mentioned this, but I start every session off with syncing the audio from my gameplay to my microphone. So let's see if I find wherever it is. Okay. Yeah, I go up to 3 times as such. Well, that doesn't count, so... Oh, I tried finding the save file, and there it is, so... Now, I actually don't like... I remember not liking this take, so I go down to here. Yeah, I'm using the arrow keys on my keyboard to go through each individual frame. So let's find the sound that it makes first here. There we go. Now let me see if splitting this clip is good. Now in order to split this clip, you can use this here if you want to, but you have to line it up correctly with where this playback line is. So I don't use that. I just simply press Control B. That way it splits both the video and the audio right here. So let's move this a little bit ahead. That way this doesn't play a sound at the end here. And it doesn't. So, alright, so we're good for this timeline. So let's delete this and then take out my audio and put it in audio 2, the timeline. And I have to wait for a bit just so I can just so this can load up. So let's pull this back just a bit and extend this timeline so that I can get the individual audio frames on my end. So let's hear this.
Xean syncing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
And I didn't like that, so let's see if I can get this. Oh, wait. I skipped the Xean part whenever I get the audio right.
Xean syncing. 1.
Okay, so. Alright, so I hear the first part of my audio, so let's cut that and see if there isn't any audio I've skipped over.
1, 2.
Okay, I like that. So let's go ahead and delete that and go here and get rid of the empty spaces for both timelines if I can. No, select that and do that and see how this sounds like.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
One more time.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
There we go, I like that. Alright, and now I need to up my audio so that I can be heard. So this may be a bit much, but I like to put my audio to at least 10 or 11, although last session I was a little bit quiet. To be fair, I kind of lowered my voice, so yeah, the music in this area is a bit loud, so I need to be loud in order to be heard. Now, for context as to why there's a gap between my audio is because I started the session elsewhere because in the previous session I missed going down a certain path, and I said I was going to start this session off on that path. So let's go ahead and go right here and let me see how I sound first.
Welcome back to the session of Xean Plays.
Alright, so my audio sounds good, so let's go ahead and go here.
Welcome back.
Alright, so let's go to when my audio is about to start. Alright, so here we are, and as you can see in this timeline, I'm 2 minutes and 2 seconds in. So what I want to do is be 1 minute and 2 seconds behind. So let's go back. There we go. And now I showed you cutting, so Control B. There we go. It gets everything in the timeline. So let's get rid of that and go from the beginning. Ripple delete. And there we go. And I need to make my fade in. So as soon as I come to my voice, then I do my fade ins like this. For me, it's best to do like the majority of it past my playback line. So there we go. And for this, do the same thing. And for my audio, the same thing. And yeah, that looks good. So let's see how that looks.
Welcome back to the session.
Oh yeah. Okay, and once I got that figured out, then I just simply save my timeline. There we go. Alright, so yeah. Let's see. Yeah, the timer right here is how long I've watched what I'm currently watching. This timer is how long the majority of this project is. So if I were to show the entirety of it, yeah, there it is. All of that is 1 hour and 4 minutes, which a good handful of it will have to be cut out since some of these fights are a little bit redundant. So I don't need the media pool anymore, so let's go ahead and close that and just do this from here on. So let's watch this again.
Welcome back to the session of Xean Plays Xenosaga Episode 2. Last session, we met up with the Elsa crew, explored the entirety of their ship, did a side quest, and opened a few segment file doors. And let's see, after talking with Captain Matthews, turns out everybody was told that they should make their way to Old Miltia, so here we are. Well, we're not an old militia yet, a stronghold got in the way, and that's where we're currently setting foot on. So
speaking of which,
in this,
all right. Now I only use 2, technically 3, settings on DaVinci Resolve. Like where I'm at right now, right here. This is the edit setting that I'm currently working in. For thumbnails for my videos, I go to, I think I go to Fusion. It's one of these. Just in case, let me look at color. Nah, okay, I go to Fusion, but I have to do some digging just to find my preferred settings in order to work on my thumbnails, so we'll worry about that later. And lastly, deliver or render. So thanks to this, I just did part 11, so this is Xenosaga episode 2, part number 12, and this is the Ormus Stronghold. Ormus Stronghold number 2. Yeah, last session was part 1, so part 2, and I'm going to leave this blank since we'll get to what happens in this playthrough when we get there. So let's go back to edits and just keep going, I think. Did I accidentally skip a few things? Alright, so where am I? Let's see.
our way, so that we can make our way to Old Millship. Now,
Okay.
I mentioned last session that I needed to get on top of that platform where the save point was, where I saved. And I'm taking this path that I didn't take last session because that's actually where I'm supposed to be. So, yeah. And I noticed that the enemy robots have not respawned, so
Yeah.
I have to make all of this count.
Yeah, my biggest worry for this level was not fully understanding how the ES mechs work, but thankfully, since I've just did these 2 sessions, I have a better understanding as to how they work, so everything's good.
What is this place? Oh, hello, what the heck? Okay, where is that?
And let's just say I remember a lot of these out of order,
It's right here, so...
so
Alright.
I might be confused here and there.
I get the feeling this will be a very easy puzzle to do, so let's go ahead and rotate that thing. Alright, what about this one? Alright. One more time. And this one.
Yeah, there's quite a bit of puzzle solving
Oh.
in this
Other way.
stronghold, so I might skip the majority of my mess-ups.
Yeah, no enemies have respawned, so who I battle is what I battle, and I don't think I'll level up my ESs after the fact, so yeah. I thought it would be a good idea to level grind off screen, but I guess I won't be given that option at all. So yeah. Alright. Let's go ahead and go down. Yep, because I have nowhere else to go.
Yeah, after these 2 sessions get done, I'll be 9 parts ahead of what
Alright.
all of you are currently watching.
I don't think there's anything of note here, so let's just go inside. Alright, what are you? Nothing. Exit the ESs? No, not yet. Oh. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll admit
Get
that
off.
my microphone quality isn't all that good since it's this one. I have since bought a sound system and a good microphone, which I will definitely use for my next Xean plays when we get there. But I will have to do more tests of it before I fully utilize it.
Here, I think. Yep. Alrighty, so now we are playing as everyone on foot. It won't be for long though, so I have no idea why I did that. I haven't battled on foot yet. Alright, let's see. What are you? Oh, it's that button I need to push. Okay. Elevator is active, so... Oh. Oh, dang it. I need to use the ES to destroy these, huh? Or else I can't... Darn it. I don't want to exactly... I don't want to exactly soft reset just to start over this again.
You'd be amazed how many accidental correct paths I took throughout this Let's Play so far, so...
That's okay. Last session I cut the session in 2 parts. Since I didn't think the entirety of it wouldn't make sense.
Yeah, last session, the reason why it was cut into 2 parts is because the first half and the second half of that session didn't connect well, so they're both individual videos, so you'll see them soon enough.
To keep it in the same video, so... Which is why one video is the Elsa and the next video is us entering this stronghold, so... I don't know why I didn't think to use the ESs to destroy those containers.
I'll see. I'll see. Okay, I know this is the part where I need to cut out this long trek back.
But I'll make my way there.
Alright, so let's add another frame or 2 before I do a full cut on the timeline, and then as soon as I get to this...
Yeah, there's...
Alright. That's where I feel the most comfortable. Cut that, and then delete all this, and then ripple delete, and there we go.
But I'll make my way there. Yeah, there's clearly something over there. But let me see if I can destroy these from here. I cannot. Okay. Let's just go up then. Oh. I need to do that anyways, huh? Well, regardless, uh-oh.
Alright, so next is a cutscene, and whenever... This is something I've been doing since the tail end of Tales of the Abyss and all throughout Infinite and Discovery. Whenever a cutscene happens, I delete parts of my audio that are silent. So let's... So this is how I do it. As soon as I stop hearing myself in my audio... Okay, so I'm silent now, and I would say, go ahead and cut the timeline, but if I do that, that cuts both my gameplay and audio. I just want to cut my audio, so I'm going to cancel this by doing Control-Z, and then just highlight the audio, and then press Control-B to cut it. So, yeah, let's highlight this and keep going. And you could hear the humming noise in my audio end, but I'll show you what happens when I cut mine.
Thank goodness this is just one room. Thank goodness this is just...
Alright, so... Alright, so... when I'm about to talk, then go ahead and Control B that. And delete that. So this is what it'll sound like at the end product.
Uh-oh.
And you don't hear the humming, but as soon as I'm about to talk...
Thank goodness this is just one room.
Okay, so yeah, I cut the silent bits little by little since there is a lot of silence and not a whole lot of talking involved, so...
Oh no.
Alright, so delete that.
Oh no.
Alright, and that ended, so cut that. And if ever you need more room to work with in the timeline, you could always zoom in on your timeline, and there we go. And as you can see, you could tell when I start talking and when I stop talking, so let's go here. What did I didn't let me see. I wonder if I wanted to say something, but it just wouldn't come out, so let's just go here.
I remember...
Oh, I was caught off by surprise. So let's go ahead and delete that, and I might as well keep this in just for a slight understanding as to why I was about to start talking. So let's get rid of that. And yeah, it's a little bit of a downside with working with a zoomed in timeline. You have to be careful as to where you're going about. You might be in one part of the timeline or another part in just like that. So alright, let's go ahead and cut that silence. And okay, and go here and see what this sounds like.
Oh no.
I assume you remember? I'm sorry, but I have no time for games.
I remember fighting these guys near the tail end of this level. Fighting these
Alright, so there's a lot of things to cut out here, so
guys.
when I... Okay. Okay. Get rid of that silence.
Near the tail end.
End of audio, so keep going. Alright. And do that.
Of this level.
Now, one thing you can do, even though it's a few seconds away, is if you really want to get rid of all this nothing, then you can use this. Make sure that this is highlighted first before you do it, and then do that. Then you could delete this. Alright, let's see how this sounds now.
Oh no.
I assume you remember? I'm sorry, but I have no time for games.
I remember fighting these guys near the tail end of this level.
Sounds good, doesn't it? And alright, that's when the battle starts, and I'm just only going to be cutting the little bit of audio left here, so alright, so go ahead and highlight that, Control B, there we go. Let's move this timeline out of the way and delete this, and let's see how this sounds like.
And Mr. Sir, I clearly do not give a darn. So...
Alright, so alright, the rest is gameplay until, well, the battle ends, so let's do that. And I can see that this battle ends right here, so since I've got a lot done so far, save project, and let's see. Hi Amanda, welcome back to this live stream. Sorry I didn't see you. Yeah, I'm showing myself editing my session that I did this morning. So yeah, if I don't reply to you soon, that's only because I'm not seeing the chats. I tried halving the size of my editing software, but it has a default size, so I can't shrink it any less. So, but yeah, I'll occasionally check the chat as well as the stream's quality, maybe after a few minutes or 5. So yeah, we'll see. But yeah, what you're watching me is editing my session for, yeah, that's fine. Well, thanks. Yeah, normally today is, I guess I'll take a small break even though it's been, 30 minutes. Not bad. Okay. Guess I'll take a small break for a second, since I did play 2 hours of Xenosaga this morning. But normally it's my work day today, but sometime yesterday or 2 days ago, I'm caught up on what I do at my job, and I was getting increasingly bored. So yesterday, my coworker and I kind of made a deal. She told me that she would she was going to tell her boss if she can take Friday off, and I'm all like, and she was wondering if I was going to have a day off or two, and it got me thinking. I'm like, I think I'll take Thursday off. That way she can take her Friday off. That way when I get back, then I'll go back to polishing up the place. So yeah, today is my free day. After I took my sister to work this morning, I immediately went back home and recorded almost 2.5 hours worth of Xenosaga. So I have a lot to work with. So yeah, and after I picked up my sister, I'm doing a live stream now, and this is where I'm at. So just showing the behind the scenes of how I make my videos these days. Yeah, I use DaVinci Resolve. I explained earlier that I used to use Adobe Premiere Elements 12 a long time ago, but thanks to a update in Windows 10, that software became unusable. It doesn't help the fact that I've since deleted my Adobe account, which had my code to put in to activate Adobe Premiere Elements 12, and yeah, that is long gone. So yeah, my yeah, I've got a yeah, Adobe Premiere Elements, yeah, does not work. So for a few months now, I've been using DaVinci Resolve, and I pretty much got the gist of how this software works, for me anyways, with the contents that I'm making. So it's the free version. The monthly subscription version does a lot of things up to like well over 4K contents, and since I don't do 4K contents, the free version is pretty much right up my alley. So yeah, this is perfectly fine. So yep. And for more context, an hour ago, I believe part 4 of my playthrough of Xenosaga Episode 2 is released. So this is sessions, I believe, yeah, session 12 that I'm working on. And after this, they'll be working on session 13. So I'm 9 videos ahead. I'm doing this to prepare myself after completing this game. Then I'll have more videos to show while I'm working on my next Xean plays, which will be Final Fantasy IX. So yep, I'm always pre-preparing. The last time I didn't pre-prepare was when I was playing Chrono Trigger. That was bad, because that pretty much gave me the mindset that I really need to get this playthrough done. At the very tail end of it, I felt like I was rushing myself. So yeah, take your time and prepare, have backups well ahead. So yeah, this will probably be just a small, I say small, we're only almost 7 minutes into the timeline, and there's an hour and 3 minutes worth of content to work with. So, yeah, an hour or two probably, but this maybe this might take a while. So, yep. Anyways, let's go ahead and continue this.
I'm sure just like...
Oh, and since we're facing with Richard and Herman again, I might as well add that to the title of this. So the Ormus Stronghold number 2. Yeah, I'm already in disc 2 of this game, so... And this level I was dreading for a long while, so... Thankfully, I forgot how you spell Herman. I think he has 2 N's. I'll fix that later, so... Well, I guess while this battle's going, and since nothing's really happening in between this, then I'll just open my chat as soon as I press play.
Or just like last fight, I want to get rid of Herman, so let's go ahead and fire at them. Unless physical attacks works better. Okay. Then again, I might be doing this in wrong order. Alrighty, let's try... Yikes. Alright, Dina, I want you to fire at Herman. And Asher, I want you to use physical moves. That doesn't work. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, why not?
It's time to settle this.
Centeza.
Yeah, for the most part, a whole lot of nothing happens in some segments of
Alright, I want to see if I can do a special
my editing.
Spiral Fist. So... Ooh. I should save up for...
Especially when
Meteor Storm.
cutscenes are involved.
So let's just go ahead and keep attacking these guys. Ah, man. There seems to be something wrong with Richard. You don't say.
Deploying armor field.
So how's your
Oh,
day been,
lovely.
Amanda?
Okay, so why do I get the feeling I have to be close and personal with this guy? Kind of. Ooh. Bye. Yeah, that didn't seem to do much, but he's dead anyway, so...
So far, so good. Yeah.
Nothing's impossible, my friend. You're dead. Oh.
You know what I was thinking the other day, since my last live stream of Dark Cloud? You asked me if I liked anime, and I told you a handful of anime that I like watching, but I didn't think to ask what kind of anime you like to watch. Do you have a favorite anime?
Great. Oh, for heaven's sakes.
I hate this guy so much.
Alright,
It gets worse later on down the line.
I can't use my... Oh well. Might as well do that then. So... What can I do? Ice Storm. Why not?
Oh wow, I just killed Herman instantly. Nice.
That did not do much. That did not do much at all. Yeah, Dina seems to... Well... why not? Let's change out to Zebulon. I need to heal anyways, so... Oh, that seems to work pretty darn fine, so... Alright, let's go ahead and do this.
Studio Ghibli. Yeah, that's definitely a good selection of movies to watch.
Why not?
What was your first Studio
I
Ghibli
didn't
movie
do much.
you watched?
Want to make sure that Asher is alive and well. I forgot that one of the robots says that the ether abilities that the users have also affects the ESs, so maybe that's why the Zebulon has some ether moves, is because it's piloted by healers, Xean and Momo, so... You creep me out, sir. I'm going to stock.
You know, out of all the Studio Ghibli films I've watched throughout my life, I have not seen My
Oh,
Neighbor
man,
Totoro.
I hate this guy so much.
I should really change that. Yeah,
My name is Richard. I really don't care, sir.
yeah, my first was Nausicaa in the Valley of the Wind.
Alright, let's see what you can do. That's not what I'm looking for. This is what I'm looking for. Ooh, Starlight Arrow. What does this look like? Oh, the look on my face. You wish you could- Dang it.
Oh yeah, that made me mad.
I'm so mad. That looked like it might have... Maybe that's the reason why he evaded. He knew he was going to lose if he got hit. Okay, I need to heal myself. Alright. Let's see. I hate you.
Yeah, maybe one day I'll give it a
All right,
watch.
why not?
There are retro.
Yay!
There are retro stores in Tulsa that I
Alright,
could.
so everyone levels up.
That
is
probably
good.
might have a copy, so maybe I might pick one up soon. I mean, my sister has pretty much almost every Studio Ghibli movie out there, except for maybe a handful of them, and My Neighbor Totoro is one of them, so... Yeah. Maybe.
Oh, okay. I guess that was it. What does this do? Push the button. I hope this doesn't cause something. Oh, okay. I needed to do this. Okay. Yeah, I'm remembering a lot of things in Disc 2 out of order. So this is a very interesting experience for me.
And I probably might forget
Alright,
more of it
so-
after I get done playing
I
this
guess
game.
I couldn't pass.
Unfortunately.
Okay, so I just go through there, then go up an elevator, and then go in there? Alright. Yeah, because I could have sworn you fight Richard and Herman after you fight the major boss in this level, but I think I might be thinking of a completely different enemy.
Oh, yes.
Oh well. Well, let me see. Yep, everyone's healed. Finally, Zebulon is now over 1,000. Not a whole lot, but at least it's something. Let me go ahead and see if I can... Ooh, quite a lot of new things. Let's see. Anti-fire, lower fire damage, lower beam damage. Honestly, I think I'm doing pretty good for myself. So, let's go ahead and save.
And whenever I save the game, I would make sure this is all dark, and if there's a little bit of fade in for the next scene, then I make sure it goes into completely black, then Control B, and then after I save, And as you can see, you could still see a little bit of image, so I'm going to back up that by 2 frames, cut that, and do this. This is how you make a seamless transition. I mean, it's adequate enough, so
Ooh, quite a lot of
let's move this here.
lower beam damage. Honestly, I think I'm doing pretty good for myself.
Might as well
So,
zoom in
let's go ahead and
because
save.
might as well zoom in since there's a lot of silence here, and I know I'm going to have to cut. So
Alright. I'll make my way towards where I need to go, so time to cut this section out of editing.
hold on, let me see. All right, so it's completely black. So cut that, go here, and yeah, that's black. So cut that, and then go here, and delete these, and then ripple delete. There we go. And I might as well save right now. So.
And not a single robot respawned. Even though that battle with Richard and Herman wasn't bad by any means, I'm still worried.
And I'm saving again. So do, yep, cut, and it's completely black, so cut that. Go here, delete, ripple delete. There we go.
Took me 2 minutes to get up here.
Yeah, it's usually the gist of my editing skills. It's pretty much the basics, so it doesn't involve, I mean, I remember in Tales of the Abyss, like this happened a whole lot in Tales of the Abyss, where I would do a fade out of a scene and mix it with a fade in of another scene. This happened a handful of times in the latter half of the game when it came to certain dungeons. And I also sped up a few footages here and there, and I'm not sure where that option is, which I'm sure it's probably here. Like, change clip speed, so that's probably it, but I haven't tested it out yet. I might test this out. Maybe I'll test this out once I have a lot of free time within the week, where I only when I have enough backup videos and I just want to work on one video during that week. I might do that when that comes. So
Alrighty. And, ooh, what's this? Secret key 14. What does that do for me? Wrong button. Secret key 14. Key to open the level 3 class C skill, rapid refresh. Nice. Okay, so
I have no idea why this is highlighted. Stop being highlighted.
even though they're key items, I can't use them. However, they'll unlock my skills passively, so that's good. That's a big save plate. Alright, just to make sure there is nothing here. Okay, so it's not an elevator, it's a ladder. I have no idea why the camera focuses on here when there's nothing, so... Oh yeah, I'm remembering enemies later on where... Oh, dang it!
Of course, I reacted way too slow to that.
I wonder how long you'll survive.
Oh my. Okay, so... I'm seeing 3 different types of enemies here. Alright, let's see what they do. Okay, break zones double B. And this one has to be CB. No, BC. Ow. Eh, why not? You're dead. Yeah. Why are you not dead yet? Oh, for heaven's sakes. CB2. Interesting.
Yeah, much like the previous sessions, which you'll see eventually, some fights are a bit...
Alright, we got everyone in one fell swoop. Nice.
Some fights are a bit redundant, so I cut out a lot of them once you get the gist
Bye.
of what goes on in gameplay.
Alright, let's get rid of this guy, if we can.
And these guys also take forever to kill.
Ah, that's okay. Oh, come on! Die! Okay. Okay. Why not? I should have sent them flying, but I didn't. Alright. Send him flying, Jen.
I am slowly running out of health.
Fighting will accomplish nothing.
And yet, here we are. Ah, nice, they all leveled up. Okay, I guess it's a good thing we're leveling up now. So, let's see. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and get Cosmos out of here. Out here, so... Let's go up.
I swear, sometimes these traps are placed in the wrong point of
I will proceed to move.
the hallway.
I'll move. Oh, no. Okay, it's just 2 enemies, so... Xean, build. Ow. Alright, we need to get rid of these guys. Oh, come on! Bye. Thank goodness I have Medica too. Which doesn't cost a whole lot of ether points to use. That's cool.
I just got a text message from my job saying that there's baked potatoes and toppings available
I have no idea why
in
I
the
did
workroom.
that.
But I'm not at work today, so... Oh, I didn't tell the majority of them that I took a day off.
Thank goodness Cosmos has a lot of health.
That's okay, my boss knows.
Jeez, man. What has Xean ever done to you? Nothing. Oh, he's dead. Nice.
So predictable. No problem.
Wonder what's over here. Probably nothing. Still nothing. Alright,
We are
let's go ahead and just use Medica.
over 22 minutes
Xean
into the
himself.
timeline
Cosmos is still fine. Yeah, Ziggy and Cosmos are okay.
with 40 minutes worth
Not gonna die
of
anytime soon, I hope.
footage left to work with, so. Oh, I didn't check the
I'm sure.
health of my stream. Let me see. Okay, not bad. We're kind of making good time, so let's continue forward.
I'm supposed to be going in there, but let me see what's over here first. Oh, enough with the surrounding, please. This is even worse.
To eliminate the enemy threat.
It said boost bonus, which I do have, but it's kind of weird. I'm so used to boosting being
Oh, why are you not dead yet?
next to the character's health and ether bar. Oh, that's one thing I forgot about. Every character had have their own sets of boosts in episode 1. All of them have 3 each. And now this is schlumped to just 3 for all. So, yeah. Maybe I should replay episode 1 on my channel.
I should have used Cosmos, but I didn't.
As much as I like that playthrough, it can use a bit of an update. I wonder if I should cut this battle out.
Thank you. Yeah, let's go ahead and shoot one. So that Xean doesn't fail on me. Yeah, you. Let's go ahead and get Cosmos out here.
Man, they really do take forever to die. Now that I think about it, maybe me live streaming today is probably poorly timed, since part 4 of Xenosaga episode 2 is out now, which means they've got quite a bit of things to watch, since a good handful of videos in this playthrough are almost an hour long, so whoops.
Oh, for heaven's sakes, forget you. Xean, waste.
I'll keep this battle in. I'll keep this battle in.
Come on, guys. Thank you.
The enemies have been exterminated.
Alright, so Ziggy leveled up. Nice. Although, it's probably not a good idea to bring Momo out, but I'm going to do it anyways. I say it's not a good idea because now I only have 2 shooters and 1 melee fighter. How's everyone doing with their skills? Cosmos, you need to learn a thing or two. Let's see. I don't have enough to get focus, so... But I do have enough to get this. Xean does... she kind of has enough. Unless... class. Just in case, let me see if there's anything else I can learn. Alright, let's go ahead and open this and get one of these.
Yeah, I made a decision.
Weak. I have no idea what P, D, or D.
I made a decision a couple of sessions ago at the time of this live stream that I was going to get these skills right there because they stay permanently onto your character to help you make fights a little bit more manageable instead of just getting moves that would cost you ether points. So, I mean, the skills tree looks a little bit lopsided, but I think I'm making a good decision doing this. So, and it seems like it has helped me immensely, but I mean, there are a lot of close calls still, but I think this is good.
2 means, so... just in case, let's get weak out. She only has class points, so... let's see, Jin... still needs... well, I'll go ahead and get him analyze. And... yeah, unlock this. Junior, you really don't need that. Not enough class points. And Chaos. And Ziggy. Okay, so you have enough for 2, so let's go ahead and give you heavy and weak. And I keep forgetting I have items for this. I keep getting items for this, so... let's see, skill points, why not just class points? Let's see. Jin has a lot of class points, so he really doesn't need any. So... let's go ahead and... okay, they're plus 50, so... I have 3 more. I want them to at least catch up, so...
This is taking way too long
Chaos,
than
why not? And...
I meant for it to be.
plus 100, so... 2 left, so... let's give Xean at least 1 and Chaos at least 1. And who deserves 10? It's just 10, right? So... yeah, Ziggy, why not? And for skill points, that's 500. Probably Jin. He needs to catch up. And the rest I have are just skill points, so... Momo and Ziggy look like they need it, so... let's go ahead and do that. Do that. 3 left, so... and why not? Okay. And this. Okay, there we go. Silver Duet. That's learned, so there we go. So let me see what's in here first before I go up the ladder. Hopefully this doesn't lead me to a completely different side of the darn ship. Oh, hello. Ooh. Let's see. On the Elsa. Okay, I need to get back on the Elsa after we get done with this. Thank you very much.
Speaking of which, I need to change a name on one video. It's segment file, not segments file. So there we go. That's it.
Going up. Okay, there's a save point, so you know what that means. Something bad's going to happen. So I'm going to go ahead and get the skills moves for everyone and save.
Let me go ahead and zoom this out. That way I'll know what to cut out.
So this will take a minute.
Alright, so that's black, so cut. And I'm working on skills, so let's go ahead. And that's black, so cut. And yeah, the timeline right here, it's an hour and 1 minute's worth of video to work with. And when I delete this and then delete this gap, now I'm down to 59 minutes. So
Moves for everyone and save, so this will take a minute. Alright, let's see what's here.
So which
The
means
bridge.
I have 29 minutes left to work with.
Kind of reminds me of Shadow of the Colossus. Trying to go up the tower and then take the bridge that takes you all the way to the entrance of the Forbidden Lands. Only for Wince to make sure you don't exit.
Oh dear. I might have to cut out a few of these fights since they've become monotonous. Yeah, like,
You can't
yeah,
get away from my
Oh, this is
sensors.
bad.
these are the same enemies I fought earlier, so maybe I might cut this out. So what I do is that as soon as these shards are about to get out, and when that is about to come in, I back up a bit and then cut. So let's watch this just in case if I really do need to cut this out.
You can't get away from my
Oh, this is
sensors.
bad. Yeah, I don't like these odds, so let's go ahead and change to... Yeah, let's get Jin out here. Why not?
Here I am.
Jeez, leave Momo alone, please.
You know, I take one good look at these characters, and I think Jin is the most non-appropriately dressed soldier or fighter in this party. Then again, half of them aren't appropriately prepared.
Oh yeah, sure, the flash grenade didn't damage us, but it surely has blinded poor Momo.
I mean, that is a flash grenade. Yeah, that was a bit dumb. I might as well cut out this fight.
Alright, we need to get rid of you. That's not right.
Since it's taking too long, it's taking me a while to think. In fact, let's go ahead and skip a little bit ahead here.
Why not?
Skip a little bit ahead.
I'm glad I could help.
Now, whenever I skip battles, the same thing I said about when it comes to saving or when skipping ahead to an area still applies. So, black screen, cut. There we go. And now we're down to 55 minutes. So that battle took 4 minutes. Oh my goodness. Yep, just like that.
I wonder if Xean leveled up too. Sorry, Xean. Oh, wow. She comes back? Huh.
That's when I learned that even if you change your characters in battle, they go back to your originally prepared party out of battle. So that's actually a neat touch that I didn't really realize even back then.
Interesting. I didn't know you can do that. Huh. Well, first off, Momo... Well, let's let Xean use either for once.
And the way I played Xenosaga Episode 1 in regards to the order
Oh boy, there's more.
of the character's experience still applies to how I play this game, so... Alright, so just in case, if I need to skip this, let's go ahead and prepare for cutting. Oh yeah, this is the same, so I most likely might cut this out.
Let's go ahead and change to someone else like Ziggy.
I'll destroy you.
Let's get rid of you, please.
See what happens later.
Oh, great. We've got some blind... Oh, yep. Bye-bye. Well, that didn't work. Come on, Ziggy.
It's like they refuse to die.
I wonder. Refresh L. I need Jin to hit people. I don't want him blind. Alright, so...
Combat model these days.
Eh, might as well. Not a whole lot happens. So, get that out of the way. And how many minutes am I saving for this? Well, right now, 3 minutes. Okay. I'm showing, I mean, I actually didn't foresee this. I guess showing my experience after the fight might be beneficial to know what characters I end up actually using in the midst of that fight, so yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, Xean's back and
okay,
Ziggy
Xean
isn't,
leveled up.
so...
That's neat.
Specifically mindful viewers
Alright,
should take note of this.
Ether... Chaos, you're not doing anything. Give me Medica 2, please. I mean, I guess level grinding won't be that big a chore to do.
Ahem.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm showing this just to...
With her on our side, you can't
I
lose.
guess it's a good thing.
Yeah, yeah, if there are new enemies, obviously I'll show them, but once you get the gist of how you defeat them, then whenever I fight them again, I'll just cut them out.
Alright.
Of editing.
Oh, they don't have a zone, do they?
No, they do not.
Wait a minute. I could just switch out Jin with Xean if I wanted to, so... Yeah, I think I might do that. Since Xeon's actually better off taking on
Support to me.
robots, or mechs for that matter, than humans, surprisingly. Oh, this might take a while. Yes, it will indeed take a while because I think the battle ends right around here. Let's see. Oh, yeah.
Mystic powers, grant me a miracle.
Back-to-back screams. Takes me back to Star Ocean, the second story. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's see if I can just... Oh boy, yeah. This is going to take a while. So Junior is of no help in this situation.
Oh
I'm
dear.
sad to say. Ooh, but Xean is. Alright, so let's get Xean out. Junior needs some healing.
Mystic powers, grant me a miracle.
Look at that. 9 health left. Gosh.
He was really trying to stay alive right there.
Momo leveled up.
Let's go ahead and move the timeline a bit.
And so did Jin, so... Oh, great. Flying enemies are going to give us big trouble. Oh, I can't remember who was in order. Okay. Alright. Yeah, Chaos, why not? He could be out. Might as well look at their skills now. Still not enough. How do you not have more class points, Cosmos?
I've wasted it, that's why. On moves she doesn't need.
At least you can get this, Momo. Oh well. Oh no, more flying enemies, which means this is going to be peachy. Guess I'll switch Junior out for Xean when that's the case.
And just in case, if I need to skip this, I'll go ahead and prepare a cut. There's a lot of things said right here. I wonder what I said.
If you feel in danger, stay back.
Leave the support to me.
Let's see.
I've got all this. Bye-bye. Oh, for heaven's sakes. How are you not dead yet? I'm going to go ahead and Medica to myself. And might as well get that extra boost. Why not? I've got nothing else to do.
Let's go.
Oh, I hate this guy. Already. Let's get Cosmos out.
Commencing battle.
And why not? Let's get Jin out as well. It'd be funny if he was effective against.
He was not. He was not.
Borgs. Let's see. Not that much.
So it seems like poor Junior, Cosmos, and Jin are not
Yes.
effective against these guys. Only Xean.
Not really.
So yeah, these enemies are not worth it.
Okay, so it seems like Xean is the only one that's pretty much effective.
I might as well go back to her attacking. Let's see. It's not seamless, but you know what? It proves a point.
And when that's the case.
49 minutes in the timeline. Not bad.
Okay, so it seems like Xean is
Which
the only
means-
one that's pretty much effective against robots.
I've got 11 minutes left to work with, so.
Alright, we're okay.
Oh, and it's been a while, so I might as well save my project and check the stream's quality. How is... Ah, thanks for the like. Yep, still good. So let's continue.
What's in here?
Oh, this.
Oh my. I don't remember this at all. What's this? There is a button with instructions. Let's read the instructions. The elevator rests on an industrial weight-resistant coil. Place cargo on the platform to lower it by degrees. It can be raised again by removing the load. So this is the elevator's current status. So, okay, so
I'll
Right.
show my first failure, then I'll show the success for this, since this actually did take me a while to solve.
yeah, let's see. Reset blocks. Let me read this again. Oh. Was I supposed to do that? Wait. Alright, so it needs 2 more, so... Oh. Okay, so... Reset blocks. Yeah, that is weird. So... Okay, it needs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just 7 just to reach there. Let me actually go down first.
Maybe I should cut down me climbing down, since this does take a while. Why not?
Let me actually go down first.
Alright, so yeah, go ahead and cut, and then come here.
Unless...
Yep. Go here. Get rid of this. Bye-bye. Trying to make this a bit manageable to watch, so.
First. Unless... Okay. I need 8, but I need to destroy block number 8. So I need to be smart about this and make sure that... Yeah, okay. I got you.
Yeah, let's actually go ahead and let's see. After I said,
I got you.
so let's go ahead and cut that and watch my second failure.
So, let's go ahead. 1, 2, 4, 7. That was an accident. Oh well. Let me see. Okay, so we got those left.
Oh yeah, this will definitely take a while, so let's go ahead and
Yeah, reset. Alright, I need to get close. Darn. Isn't there a perspective shot? Okay, there we go. Alright, so I need 8. 1, 2. Okay, I got it.
okay, so this is where let's go ahead and cut to where I said perspective shot then.
Yeah, reset. Alright, I need to get close. Darn. Isn't there a
Yeah, I think that should be more than enough, so let's go ahead and cut this. And I'm actually going to show how subtitles in this program work, so let's do this. Okay, so 1 frame off of the footage, so what you can do to add subtitles is go to add subtitle track, and then right over here is, I can't do that. Let me see. Oh, there we go. Right where the subtitle one is at. Go here, right click, add subtitles, and there you go. I need to zoom this in for a bit. And yeah, there we go. Actually, no, I need this zoomed in a bit just to work with. So let's go ahead and go to Inspector, which is where you work on subtitles, and immediately immediately click on Customize Caption. So I'll add my usual fare here, later, and then I'll stylize this in semi-bold italic, and then make sure this is big. I think 200 will do. 200 will do. And make sure that this is at the center of the video. So, yep, that actually doesn't look bad. So let's go ahead, and I'm actually going to only last this for a minute. So as we look at this timeline, we want this to be 41 minutes and 38. No, wait, that's a second, huh? Yeah, we want it to be 41 seconds and 38 milliseconds. So, oh, I was right. So let me see. Okay, so 39 seconds and 8 milliseconds. All right, and when that's good, then we'll shrink this down. Yeah, shrinking down the subtitles is weird in this program. So yeah, when that happens, then unhighlight that, and let's see. Let's bring this back to here. Let's go ahead and zoom this in some more, and go here, and making sure. Let's see. There we go. All right. Yeah. 1 frame is just this. The next frame is this. That's what we need. So let's see how this looks in this timeline now. Let's unhighlight this. So, oh, let's move back a bit. So
I got you. Isn't there a
I need to hear that again. I heard a little bit of static in my voice.
Yeah, okay. I got you. Isn't there a perspective shot? Okay, there we go.
Perfect. So once that's done, I don't want to work any more of that, so save project. So let's go ahead and continue.
Alright, so I need 8. 1, 2...
Yeah, I kind of miss how Adobe Premiere Elements
I got it.
worked on their
Get rid of
subtitles.
the tall ones.
Because for Premiere Elements 12, you right-click on your preview screen and it says add subtitles, and then you pretty much work from there. But yeah, this seems like an extra step, but it's worth it when you need to correct yourself in a detail or two. In fact, I'll add another one later on in this timeline. You'll see.
And get rid of this. There we go. Oh, what is this? They are just throwing me puzzle after puzzle after puzzle. This is interesting. Okay. I know how to solve this. I know exactly how to solve this.
Kind of.
Kind of. Let's see. I have
got-
to make sure that most of these aren't together.
I've got 6 minutes left to work with in this timeline.
In order for this to make some sense. So... I need to think for a second.
Alright, since now that I've said that, let's go ahead and cut that. And I need to see if I've moved. Oh, I did move. Actually, I think it would be better if I kept this in. I mean, it's kind of paced okay, so yeah, why not? Let's leave this in. So let's undo that. There we go.
I need to think for a second.
And we're almost done. We've got a few minutes left. Unless it took me a while to start this, which if that's the case, then never mind. Then again, maybe I should have fast forwarded this. Man, that's okay. That's okay. You know what I noticed? I don't think Chaos has a reflection. He's got a shadow, but he doesn't have a reflection. I mean, the answer's kind of right there, dude. Let me see the moment where I stopped. Alright, so since that's it, I might as well cut that. Because nothing happens here. Nothing's happened. Nothing has happened for a good few seconds. Let's see. Okay, so I finally did a thing, so let's go ahead and do that. Delete. Wait, did that look right? Yeah, that looked right. This is such a weird room. Please tell me I only need 2 left. I think that did it. Surprisingly, that did it. First try. Oh, yeah. We got some things to destroy too, but there is a segment file door right there that I can't reach. So... I wonder. And as you can see, this will be the last thing I do before the session ends. Oh, hello. So... This is going to be slow. Okay, I need 4 left, and these are exactly 4, so... Let's make sure that none of these are... Let's see. Okay. Let's get the last one out of the way. Make sure this isn't left behind. Go over there, please. One more. Alright, let's see what this is. 13. I don't have a key for 13 yet, so... Alright, we're near the tail end. So that pretty much covers this area. So I'm going to zoom this out. And we are close to the save point, and near the bottom is probably the thing that I'm dreading the most, which is fighting a boss. So, alright, that'll have to be it for this session of Xean Plays Xenosaga Episode 2. Need to put this in a different save file. Next session, we are going to be fighting a boss in this stronghold. Anyways, thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed this session, hopefully many of you have, please do what you must. It'll really help me out a lot. And as always, I will see you in the next session. Alright, and right around here is where I'll work on my outro. Well, work on my fade out for this video. So, yeah, I want my time to be 19 seconds and 23 milliseconds. So let's go ahead and use the arrow keys to do that. So here it is. And when that's met, then cut. Get rid of these. And make my way back to what I just said. at 1823. Zoom this in more and make my fade out. So right around here is good. So I don't know if there's a shortcut you can use to make sure all these do a fade out at the same time. I haven't found that shortcut yet, but regardless, let's see how this looks now.
We'll see you in the next session.
And that is pretty much how I edit my videos this day in Age. So project to save, and then I go to deliver or render, and that's the name of the video, which is part 12, Ormus Stronghold number 2, Richard and Herman, which that's only a small percentage of what happens in this session, but that's okay. And then yeah, early in the first handful of videos I made for this Let's Play was 1080p, and after a while, for some reason, I noticed some of the video playback looked a bit fuzzy, so it's not the best quality, so I switched it back to this, even though this is a standard definition game. 720p for these types of games is more than enough to work with, so there's that. And since there are subtitles in this, export subtitles and make sure it's burned into video. And just to make sure, yep, export audio is checked. Same thing with video. It's MP4, H.264, native. And fun fact, by default, your kilobytes per second is 80,000, which is a little bit too much. The first video I rendered for Xenosaga Episode 2 was an hour long, and it claimed that it was 13 gigs big. It definitely shouldn't be that big by any stretch. So yeah, I was told that 3500 is what I should have by default when working with videos like these, so I switched it to that. So yeah, everything is good, and then when that's good, then you add it to queue, and then you render all this, which I'm not going to show the render process since this will take 16 minutes to render. So yeah, that's pretty much how I edit my videos today. So yep. And how long have I been going? How long have I been going? Yeah, an hour and 47 minutes. Not bad. Not bad at all. So yeah. And I doubt there's, well, I did mention that a couple of sessions ago I cut the video in 2 parts because the first half dealt with one subject while the second half dealt with another subject, so they had to be their own separate videos. Now that I know that I can do that, I think my Let's Play of Final Fantasy IX will be paced a little bit better, hopefully. So yeah, I can make 2 parts per session now if I wanted to. So I mean, for the most part, the reason why Xenosaga Episode 2 is structured the way it is because of its long cutscenes. So, and the very fact that certain events do last maybe an hour or 3 in this case, in where I'm at right now. So yep. Anyways, that's all I wanted to show all of you, is how I edit videos. And yeah, for thumbnails, let's actually go here to Fusion, and that is not the timeline I'm looking for in regards to Fusion. I think what I am looking for has got to be somewhere around here. I mean, it's one of these. Like, let me press on anything to see if there's any points, and I am accidentally pressing a few things. This is not what I want. That's not what I want either. Maybe this isn't what I'm looking for. No. Is there any way I can remove this? Yeah, there's delete, so I hope this doesn't affect the timeline in the slightest. So Let's see. No. No. Well, anyways, this, what I'm trying to show is a way you can crop your video just so you can get the thumbnail you need, but it's not here for some reason. I have no idea why it's not here. So, blur, brightness, curve, paint, text, background. Like, let me see that. That's doesn't look. I'm just adding things by accident, aren't I? Channel settings. No. Metadata. No. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Well, it's not in color either, which baffles me to no end. Like I said, I only use DaVinci Resolve's features, like only most of them, not all of them. You know, just the stuff that's easy for me to understand. So, you didn't even see it. Darn it. Well, well. There wasn't much to see, so that's fine. So, yep, I think that'll be it for this stream, just to show you how I do things in regards to video making. So, yeah. Yep. Thank you very much, Amanda, for popping up. And I hope you have the rest, I hope you have a good rest of the day. So, yep. Alright, so that'll have to be it for this stream. So if any of you, I can't speak today. If any of you have tuned in later to watch this, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And as always, if I do something like this again, I'll make sure to notify everyone in the post notifications tab. So until then, look out for my next Dark Cloud stream this coming Saturday. So I'll see you then. Bye for now.